What's up YouTube, AG Master here with a tutorial on how to make my background slash little display picture. You can just use this little part here if you want. Okay, first thing you want to do is you're going to hit File, New. If you're making the background like I am, you're going to go 1500 by 1000, but if you're making the logo, just this little part here, you want to go 1000 by 1000 or any other size you want as long as it's square. So you want to hit OK when you're done with this. The first thing you want to do is you're going to grab your gradient tool. Most people may have it selected as a bucket tool, but gradient. Okay, when you think of this, you want to have two colors that go with each other. I'm going to go purple and yellow, and the first one I'm going to pick is my purple color. My purple color is going to be my background color, my background gradient. As soon as I've got it right, I'm going to go straight across. It's going to give a nice purple to white gradient color. The next thing I'm going to do is grab out my little oblique tool, no, ellipse tool. Hit Shift. Okay, you're gonna hit your little ellipse tool here, turn to ellipse, maybe a rectangle for some of the people. And when you've got that selected, you want to hit a nice little circle. If you're holding the Shift key, make sure you hold the Shift key. Otherwise, your circle may be uneven. If you hold the Shift key, it should make it around about even. So if that circle that you have is not in the right spot you want, hit Control T, and this should select the whole circle that you've got, and you should be able to move it up into the corner. Make mine a tiny bit bigger, because of the things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to make mine a tiny bit bigger, so some of these things I'm going to be doing to it. So mine's already set to what I was going to make it as, which is quite disappointing. So, okay, once you've done that, once you've got the size and everything that you need, hit the tick button. I'm going to just quickly take off all the stuff so I can go through step by step what I want to do. Okay. Well, when you use make your circle, yours will be the foreground color you have. Mine's the yellow. Some people may have it as white or black. If you hit this little button here, it'll go give you a nice black to white. But yeah, so you're going to go right click on your shape and hit blending options. Just wait. And the first thing I'm going to do is going to hit outer glow. Outer glow is going to be your second color, and which mine's going to be yellow, as most of you saw before. You're going to click on your little square thing, and mine's going to be just 255, and 0, just the plainest yellow you can do. Mine's going to be opacity 100, noise around about 50, 52, around about that. Wouldn't really make much difference. The spread I'm going to do is at around about 27, and the size is going to be at 70. So with that done, we've got our outer glow done. Next thing I'm going to do is go to our color overlay, which is mine is black at this moment. Mine's normal. You can change it to whatever you want. Dissolve, and we'll just. That actually looks alright. Okay. When you've done that, you can go up to your inner glow, and it's going to be purple. Let's actually just cancel that. I want to change the foreground color of my circle to a white. So no, cancel. On your gradient, just right click and select the paint button tool, and just yes, I will. And just change that to white. Otherwise, it will just look silly when you're doing it. Then it's blending options again, and straight away I've already taught you how to do this. So just outer glow, inner glow is going to be the purple that we've already done. Normal opacity 100, feeling actually no, here. Normal opacity 100, noise around about 76, around that area, and your second color, which is going to be a purpley color. I'll make mine a tiny bit lighter actually. I can put the choke. You can bring your choke in depending on what you want. But mine's gonna be around about 30, something around about there. No, way less than that. 21. And the size is going to be 250. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is come down to a color overlay as you saw before, and just black, plain black, opacity 100. Okay. Hit your OK button when you're done. The next thing you want to do is add a new layer. I try to add a new layer for everything so it just saves you, because sometimes you might delete stuff that you don't want to if you don't like it. Okay, the next thing you want to do is grab your next we want to grab our text tool. Our text tool, the first thing I'm going to do is just any letter or anything. Actually no, not a letter. It's ridiculous. Grab your text tool and just okay. Grab your text tool. 200. I've worn mine 200 of Presnata, or whatever it is, I can't even pronounce it. And the story behind this wallpaper was made by. Yesterday we went up to Coffs Harbour for a bit of our 32. No, Bill Turner round 6 something like that. Only 32 teams left in the competition out of the whole eastern side of Australia, or most of it. And on the bus trip up to Coffs Harbour, we one of the bus guys that worked for the bus company, he came with us to visit his dear old mother that was in a nursing facility up there. He inspired us to get a come behind victory, with people abusing us and throwing rocks and stuff at us. With the refs weren't that great. Even us, people say you're not meant to diss referees. They do the best job they can. These guys were just, seriously, I thought they were on drugs or something. They were going that bad. Like, everything was against us and giving to them. And he kept saying V is for victory, and I'll salute to that. So this is about victory. This is what inspired me to do this wallpaper. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to hit your victory, or whatever size and whatever font you want, and you're going to hit Control T and just move that to whereabouts you want. Mine's just going to be about there. That looks good. And just hit your tick button and just basically do this. Just go blending options on your victory, and just go stroke, gradient overlay, stain, and bevel emboss. Go into your gradient overlay, make the angle around about -20 something, 24 sounds good, and hit OK when you're done. If you hit a new layer, then you may just have nothing that's there. So just doesn't really do anything. You can just delete that if you want. I'm just going to delete that now. And yeah, so after you've got your little victory sign down here, of course it wouldn't be anything without my the big letter inside our circle. Mine's going to be back up to 700, so the size of 700 on this. And wow, this is, oh jeez. Just undo that. Undo. This is not going right for me. Let's just delete that. Victory. I'm just going to just cancel this. I'm just going to delete this layer and quickly run through a new one. Oh great, my computer's almost out of charge. Okay, that's about at 200, and just victory. Control T and just move this little sucker around until you find a little spot that you're comfortable with. You want to hit up on your victory, right click, blending options, and just do the same thing we did before. Just stroke, gradient overlay, stain, and bevel emboss. Back down to gradient overlay and angle around about something around about 26, 27, anywhere in the 20 sounds good. So the black to white coming across. Here, okay. Next thing we're going to do is just go a new layer. I'm just going to be safe and go new layer. And on our text tool, we're going to change it from 200 to 700. If you want a big letter, just one letter. If you're going to just go one letter, I'm just going to go my big V for victory. Control T and just move this right into the center. That looks good. Okay, when you're done, hit your tick so you don't change anything. You're going to go right click on your V and blending options over in your layers. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to hit your outer glow. Your outer glow is going to, mine's going to be a blue, but I'm going to change that to normal and change this to 255, 255 and 0, just a plain yellow color. Around about the spread of around about 30 and the size of 15 or something. Something around about that figure. Okay, when you're done that should be around about the size that you want your little outer glow to be.